Dolphins, EPCOT, Christmas, Candlelight Processional, Luminous. Join me today as I start my day 5 at Walt Disney World. Welcome everyone, I'm Jackie and you're watching Glimmering Shimmering Travels. Today I will be going to EPCOT to do the Dolphins in Depth tour. I will also be seeing the Candlelight Processional and Luminous, and I'm going to catch all the other holiday storytellers from around the world and maybe try some treats too. We'll see how it goes. So Dolphins in Depth was pretty amazing. Initially we met right outside of guest relations where they checked you in, got your shoe size, got your wetsuit size. Then they had us go in and change and lock our stuff away. And then we got a little tour. They went and they gave a little intro about the tour and the dolphins there and which 3 dolphins were there. There is Rainier, Malabar, and Calvin, and they each have their own personality. And then we went to the kitchen where they do all the food prep for the animals in the seas, which was pretty cool. And they had a chart of who gets what and when and who likes what and what's a more motivating food for some of the teachable animals. And then we went to the training area where they were teaching them to tell the difference between shapes and colors, between black and white. And they're trying to test to tell if the dolphins can actually tell difference in colors. And from what I was seeing, not yet, but they're learning. But again, it's like us trying to learn a game we don't know. So very cool. After that, they took us into the main big tank area where you could see both sides. The dolphins are actually on their own side, where all the other fish that you see if you've been to the seas is in a different section. So while they were letting the dolphins rest and play before we did the encounter, they were telling us about each of the dolphins, their personalities, how to identify them, some of the different types of fish that were swimming by us as they were presenting. Then we were escorted over into the dolphin area and we sat on a bench. They told us a little more about the dolphins, and then they actually had us help in doing some of the hand signals for the different little activities that the dolphins would do. And then we got to feel what they felt like, give them a little massage, and they even got to show us the heartbeat, which was amazing. And then at that point, we got our pictures with the dolphin, and then they did a couple more little, I don't want to say tricks, they're not tricks, behaviors. The dolphins seemed like they were having fun. I had fun. The trainers were amazing. And I would definitely recommend this tour. I paid $169, but I am an annual pass holder. I'll put the actual price over here on the screen. And wow, I recommend it. Disney does a great job. These dolphins are safe, they are happy, and they're learning. Dolphins were great. Oh, and the dolphin I got to have my picture with was Rainier. So I am off to get some lunch because it's probably afternoon already. Still working on that over there. And we are going into the newest area, taking on a little tour. A lot less people than yesterday, which is nice. There's a little place you can sit and relax over there across the way. Center area with the EPCOT logo. It's where go see Walt. I'm gonna pause you. No, I'm not. the Walt the Dreamer statue.
That's a cool statue though. And then
This is from the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen. It is a beef and noodle bowl soup with Soulberry's beef shank, green onions, and house-made chili oil. And this is the Kung Fu Master with vodka, triple sec, mango, and orange juice and soda water. So I gotta zip up so I don't dribble the soup on my lovely top. Rather, just dribble it on my jacket. So here we go. It's a little bit hard to eat, so excuse me if I slurp. Try a little bit of the broth first. Very strong beef flavor with a with a kick with that chili oil. I was gonna try the beef, but it looks little. I might have to take a little bite of it. That's good. It's something I'd probably even make at home. Here is the Kung Fu Master. Very sweet. Tastes a lot of orange in it for sure. But good.
On New Year's Day, let's spin tops. Please come soon. New Year's Day. Hi, eat a shy, Drumas for sale. Come, gather around, Drumas for sale. Only the finest Drumas for sale. Eat a shy. Minasan, that's you. Happy New Year. Or, as the Japanese say, Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. My name is Sakura. Yes, the old year is gone, and it's time to welcome the new year. So even though it's a bit early, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Oh, thank you! Now, let's say it together in Japanese for good luck. Repeat after me. Akemashite. Akemashite. Omedetou. Omedetou. Gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. Very good. That's the spirit. Irashaimase! Welcome to the Japan Pavilion and our celebration of the traditional Japanese New Year, or Oshogatsu. It lasts from January 1st through January 7th. Today, I appear before you as a humble street vendor. But what I have to sell is a very important part of Oshogatsu. And here it is. It's called a Daruma doll. It's rather handsome, don't you think? The Daruma is like a good luck charm. As you can see, it has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in the left eye. I made a wish on my own doll. See? Then, if your wish comes true before the end of the year, you must paint in the other eye. I'm still waiting for my wish to come true. But what if your wish doesn't come true before the end of the year? Well, that's okay, I guess. Because you can always try again next year, because I've got lots of Daruma dolls for sale. Eat a shy. I've got little Darumas, big Darumas, all kinds of Daruma dolls for sale. Eat a shy. Did you know the legend of the Daruma dates back to the 6th century when a Buddhist monk named Daruma Taishi journeyed from India to China to spread the teachings of Buddha. His journey was difficult, and oftentimes the roads that he traveled was plagued with bandits. But he had no weapons. How could he protect himself? The answer was in the teachings of Buddha. Listen, my disciples, if the body is in poor health, then the spirit will also be weak. Thus, the Ruma developed a system of exercise, keep the mind and body healthy, and to deal with the bandits. The system exercise traveled all the way to Japan. Practiced with empty hands, it was called kara, meaning empty, and te, meaning hand. Ha, 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 ha. Karate.
Good evening, and welcome to the Candlelight Processional. Tonight's presentation is under the baton of conductor Dr. John V. Sinclair. Dr. Sinclair is the conductor and artistic director of the Bach Festival Society of Winter Park. He is also the director of music and John M. Tiki, professor of music at Rollins College. Welcome this evening's special guest narrator, Neil Patrick Harris.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Late Show. Saving the best for last. My name is Neil. I am so honored to be your narrator here for the Candlelight Processional. I look forward to this every year. I've been doing it for a while. This is my 13th year, I believe. I've been doing this longer than some of you were born, which I know you wouldn't think it. It's all filler. You could punch me in the face, I wouldn't feel a thing. Please don't. I just love the holidays. I love the traditions within the holidays, and nothing exemplifies that more than what we're doing right here with all of you and all of us. And so with that, please gather together, make friends with each other on this balmy Florida night, and sing along if you're trained. Or if you're kids. If you're kids, sing loud. We love it here. And with that, let's begin. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." She was greatly troubled at this saying, and tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus." For all the miracles of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace himself was a man, a human being, and he walked through this world in the most human way possible, with love. He didn't have much, but what he did have, he shared, and it became plenty. Food, water, shelter, care. He met the world around him with empathy. Saw hunger and shared the food from his plate. Saw thirst and poured for them from his own cup. Saw sickness and offered his time for their healing. Soothed them with his human hands. Jesus Christ found it in his earthly heart to give of himself to the people who loved him, and even to the people who betrayed him. To all people. That a baby in a manger could grow to become a man who taught a world of people what it means to love one another, that's the spirit of this season. And it lives inside each and every one of us. The greatest joy of being human is to love one another. And when we share that love, that is the greatest gift of all. seat. Hi.
Wow, what an almost perfect day I had. I got to swim with dolphins. I got to see the Candlelight Processional, and I also got to see Luminous. It was such a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, it's like literally one of the most perfect Disney days I've had in a long time. Candlelight Processional. I actually lined up almost an hour and a half before the performance so I could get a good seat, which ended up being front row. This was both good and bad. I could actually see Neil Patrick Harris's face, but I also mostly saw the musicians that were in front of me, which is fine. I was a band geek, so I appreciated it for what it was. I was able to be immersed in the sound. Oh, wow. Amazing. I highly recommend you get a dining package for one of the performances. It made it so much easier not have to worry, know you're guaranteed a seat. Wow, yeah, so crazy. And then we pretty much walked out of the American Gardens Theater, and I got almost a front row seat to Luminous, where I was able to even see Spaceship Earth. It was crazy. Wow. It's unexplainable. Thanks so much for joining me on my adventures. I had both ups, downs, highs, lows, exciting things, and some disappointments. It is what it is. That is a Disney vacation. You have all of those. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going to the Magic Kingdom, and then I'm attending Mickey's very Merry Christmas party. So you want to subscribe and click that bell so you know when I actually drop that video. And this is never goodbye. It is see you real soon.